Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Monday, June 10, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, we have so much to talk about. The moon is in Cancer, and it is conjuncting Venus. It's conjuncting Mercury. There's powerful conjunction between these three planets in a big T-square to Uranus and Aries and to Pluto and Capricorn. And this is going to highlight your emotions and the uncomfort and really how you feel. This is going to unveil how you feel and how to face it, how you're going to have to find some courage in yourself, how you're going to have to expose your truth to how you feel with your relationships, about whether or not you feel like you have what it takes to get over these humps in your life. This is really a test if you've got the gas. This is a test in whether or not you have the will. This is a test in whether or not you are letting your fears dictate your life. You're letting your fears dictate your relationships. You're letting the past dictate your relationships. You're letting the past dictate your life. I mean, this is like the big paradigm shift. We come into Monday with a new understanding of where we want to go in our life, a new perception. Things have really changed here in the last week, huh? You thought it was going one way, it has gone another. How do you emotionally feel about that? Where are you going to take it? These are all big questions that we are answering with all the Gemini energy. We are a week away from the sun really getting close here to Jupiter. And this is going to be very powerful, of a big unveiling, a big truth of how your mind needs to step out of the small picture and get a hold of the environment. This is about getting your environment and all the little crazy things that happen in alignment with your soul and with your feelings. This is a little difficult because I think that we're having to go from mind, which has been telling the emotions how to feel, and get back those emotions to tell how the mind should feel. So there's a lot to really start to feel in your life. Feel. But more importantly, I think because the moon is really highlighting this understanding of emotions, and more importantly, the internal self-worth energy, and more importantly, whether you have what it takes, as it's all starting to really square Uranus, that you're gonna have to find new ways in your relationships to connect. It's gonna take really crazy courage that you've never pulled out before, always. That this is a never-ending battle to keep pulling yourself forward, and that this is a never-ending battle to get your emotions satisfied and happy. And it's going to take expressing yourself. It's going to take really facing a lot of fears, facing any intimacy, facing your truth, exposing your truth out. That is so important, to expose your truth out. If you can't expose your truth out, especially in a relationship right now, then you're just creating more disharmony. But I would say that you're creating more emotional disharmony, more mind games, that your environment is not happy. That this is about making our close environment. It doesn't matter if it's the environment here on this beautiful beach I'm at, or the environment in my home, or the environment in my car. If my head and my attitude and my environment is clear, then I'm going to have a clear reality. And this is us clearing that reality out. And this is the last week, well, I'd say week and a half here, of us clearing this, of understanding why our disharmony in our environment has been crappy or problematic, or in our mind especially. That it is the unveiling of a new self, it is the courage of a new self, and it is us experiencing our true emotions that need to come out. Going with a friend that you haven't seen for a while, seeing an ex-partner, whatever you've got to do to let it all out, you got to let it out. You got to let your emotions out. If you bottle things up right now, you are going to be dealing with some heavy baggage. Hard to process, you know. This could be chest issues too. This can be a lot. So I recommend to really get it out, to see where you're going, because this is a glimpse into your future. The problems that you're having to face, of what you can do to get rid of them, is right now. Sunday, Monday, as all this energy is in Cancer, this is what Jupiter's coming into, so this is very important to pay attention to. And Mercury is squaring Uranus today. So your thoughts are going to have to really face some really radical new thoughts, but more importantly, your emotions and your idea of your emotions and how you feel are going to have to really resonate with the new self that you must go with. You can't hold yourself behind or be too emotional to pull forward. You got to have a little bit of strength here. You got to push yourself into the right direction. And more importantly, you cannot fear the past, and you cannot fear the old life you've been living, because it is an old life when you decide it is. It is an old relationship when you decide it is. And it is us facing these things now. And it is us going for what we truly want. And it's so important because Jupiter comes into Cancer right as Mercury goes retrograde. And we're at the shadow period of Mercury. So your idea, your thoughts of things, and how you feel are really going through a lot of change. And you're going to have to really pay attention right now. And today's an excellent day to by the end of the day, see how you feel, because that's what you got to get over in your life. That's where you need to focus your energy on. And that's how you will find the courage to move forward is by resolving that and by letting go of past circumstances, past emotions, past ideas of how it should be, and stepping into the new. If you want, check out, I've got a new webinar that I'm going to do about Jupiter and Cancer. It's called Swimming in Your Soul. I have set it up on the website. I am taking the first 100 people. I'm only allowed to have 100 people, so please check it out at my website, inclusiveastrology.com. It's going to be awesome. I want to have 100 people here. You'll be able to ask questions. I'm going to go over charts. I'm going to go over what the summer is like and your future and how we're going to deal with this Jupiter and Cancer and how we're really going to explode into this new session or this new chapter of our lives. Also, if you want a one-on-one reading with me, check it all out, inclusiveastrology.com. Thank you guys so much for your support, and my mailer starts today. So check your emails too, because I'm going to start that today. But more importantly, if you haven't joined, please go to my website, inclusiveastrology.com, click on mailer and join the mailing. It's all free. Check it all out. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I really cannot do this without you guys. And I'll give you guys a little view of where I'm at. Why not? We are stepping into a new reality for a lot of us. We just missed the sunset, but it is a beautiful, beautiful day here. Beautiful Sunday evening, and I'm all by myself right here. Pretty cool. But it is the waters. Those are your emotions bubbling, and with Scorpio and Saturn and Neptune and Pisces and the moon and Cancer, you better let it out. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.